Hello everyone, welcome to one more video of special BIO-TONIC. Students, in one of the previous class, we must have studied the different types of tissues present in animals. These types are muscular, nervous, epithelial and connective tissues. So you can remember these four types of tissues with a mnemonic My New Engineering College, that is M, N, E and C. Students, this nervous tissue has two types of cells. They are neurons and glial cells. So students, in this video, we'll discuss about the structure of neurons, types of synapses, and even the types of glial cells present in the nervous system in detail. So watch the video till the end. Students, this is a picture of nerve cell showing various parts. We know that the cell body of a neuron is called cyton. We can see a nucleus in the cyton surrounded by cytoplasm. This cytoplasm shows many nissl granules. Students, this nissl granule shows many enzymes which are required for synthesis of neurotransmitters. The cyton shows shorter and longer processes. The shorter processes are called dendron or dendrites, whereas the longer one is called as axon. Cyton may show many short processes called dendrites. So a single short process is called dendron and many short processes are called dendrites. Please make a note of this. Now, this is a place where cyton is attached to the axon. It is called the axon hillock. Now, this is a structure of axon showing many Schwann cells. Students, Schwann cells are specialized glial cells which forms myelin sheath around axon. So this is a neuron with the myelin sheath. Such a neuron is called as the myelinated neurons, that is a neuron with myelin sheath. Students, in some cases the neuron may not have the myelin sheath. Such neurons are called as non-myelinated neurons. Now look at these gaps. These gaps are the part of axons without myelin sheath. It is called node of Ranvier. It is Ranvier and not Ranvier. Students, this is a cytoplasm of axon called axoplasm, which is surrounded by axolemma. So remember the term axoplasm and axolemma. We will require this information in one of the next topic, that is message conduction in the nervous system. The end branches of axons are called telodendria or telodendrons. The tip part of telodendron is called axon terminal. This axon may have lateral branches called collaterals. So students, I hope you are understanding the structure of a neuron. Now look at these pictures carefully. It shows two types of synapses. In the left diagram, we can see the two neurons, that is presynaptic nerve fiber and postsynaptic nerve fiber. So this is a gap which is said to be synapse. Now look at this picture. Here we can see the axon is connected to muscle, which is an effector organ. So this is a gap between axon and muscle and it is also a synapse. So we can define synapse as a joint between two neurons or a joint between a nerve and effector organ. This synapse carry the message in the form of chemicals. Such synapses are called as chemical synapses. Students, sometimes the gap between the two neurons is very less, that is even less than 3.8 nanometer. So in this case, the message in the synapses are conducted in the form of electrical impulse. So such synapses are called as electrical synapses. So remember the terms, the chemical synapses and electrical synapses. Students, this is an animated picture of the neuron showing the flow of impulse in electrical form. It is carried the message from say dendron to cyton, from cyton to axon, and from axon to axon terminal. Now, let us see some more types of synapses. In the first case, the axon of one neuron is in contact with the dendron of the second neuron. So such type is called as axo-dendritic synapses. Now, in the second case, the axon is connected to the cell body. So here the cell body is called as cyton and the soma means the cell body. So such type is called as axo-somatic type. Now, when axons are connected to axons, such type is axo-axonic. And the fourth type is when the dendrons are attached to dendron, it is called as dendro-dendritic. So students, I hope you're understanding all these different types of synapses. Now let us see the section of a nerve. Look at this section carefully. Each axon is surrounded by a layer of structure, that is endoneurium. Now many axons are grouped together to form a bundle. This bundle is called the fascicle. So a fascicle is a bundle of axons. This fascicle is covered by again a connective structure called perineurium, and finally the entire nerve is wrapped in a connective tissue structure called epineurium. So students, to understand this clearly, let us revise again. The nerve is covered by epineurium. It encloses many fasciculi. Each fascicle is covered by perineurium. This fascicle contains many axons which are covered by endoneurium. So students, I hope you're understanding the section of a nerve. Now let us study the second type of the nervous tissue present in the nervous system, that is glial cells. They are also called as neuroglial cells. Students, these glial cells are of two types. One group of cells are attached to PNS, that is peripheral nervous system, and second group of cells are attached to CNS, that is central nervous system. Satellite cells and Schwann cells are found in PNS, whereas oligodendrocytes, astrocytes, microglia and ependymal cells are present in CNS. Students, we'll start discussing these types one by one. Let us start with the Schwann cells. These Schwann cells help in formation of myelin sheath around the axons. This myelin sheath is made up of proteins and fatty acids. Now, these are satellite cells. They regulate oxygen, carbon dioxide and nutrient level. They even control the levels of neurotransmitters around the neuron in the ganglia. Now, the first type in glial cells attached to CNS are oligodendrocytes. As the name suggests, they are the cells with few branches. They also form the myelin sheath. The next type is astrocyte. As the name suggests, astro refers to the star. So these are star-shaped cells. They maintain the blood-brain barrier. They also maintain the levels of dissolved oxygen, nutrients, etc. They also absorb and recycle neurotransmitters. The third type of cells are microglia. These are the specialized cells which are phagocytic in nature and protect the brain from infection. Now, the last type are the ependymal cells. Students, it is interesting to know that brain and spinal cord are not solid structures. They are hollow in nature. The cavities of the brain and spinal cord are called ventricles. Now, these cavities are lined by ependymal cells which secrete CSF. So, this CSF is nothing but cerebrospinal fluid. Students, will talk about the various functions of CSF in latter part of this chapter. So, students, I hope you are clear with the various types of cells present in nervous system. So please do like and share this video and do subscribe my channel. Thank you.